Hi, everybody. It's Craig from Doc Sports, back with your NBA rundown of games for Sunday, April 5th, 2026. What a day yesterday. Swept the board, go 4-0, including 8-unit winner, game of the year with college basketball tournament action, and 7-unit winner in soccer. Today, back to the NBAs for our top plays, so make sure you get in on my All Sports Pass. That way you get in it. We've got an NBA, we're going to have a play in the NIT, we're going to play in Major League Baseball. You get all three of those plays. All you got to do to get in on it, 2-week All Sports Pass, just $600 value. Actually, a little more. Just $99 to get in. Text your name. Say you want Craig's 2-week All Sports Pass, 574-333-8717 to get in on them. Okay, let's go. We're going to run down through these NBA games. We have, 11 games today. Washington at Brooklyn. It's the toilet bowl. That's what this game should be called. 3:30 game. Brooklyn's favored by 3.5, total 229.5. And these teams are like making expert work of tanking. They're both 1-9 straight up in their last 10 games. And this is going to matter. Brooklyn has 18 wins. Washington has 17 wins. So obviously if Brooklyn wins this game, which they are favored, looks like Washington will be one of in the driver's seat to get one of the a little better seed, let's just say, than that. A little better balls in the ping pong ball. I like Brooklyn minus 3.5. Let's just make this easy. Brooklyn's the more talented team. They're at home. I think Washington's going to do an expert job of tanking here. Give me Brooklyn minus 3.5. Memphis at Milwaukee. Milwaukee's favored by 5.5, total 228. I don't know why Milwaukee's this big a favorite. I know Memphis is trying to lose just as much as Milwaukee, but I like the Grizzlies here plus 5.5. They're 5-5 the last 10 games against the spread, same as Milwaukee. This is a Milwaukee team without Giannis has just looked a little. It's like ship without a rudder, and I like Memphis here. Phoenix Suns at the Chicago Bulls. Phoenix minus 10, total 238. I like the Bulls here plus 10. The Bulls are one of those teams that, yes, would like to lose, but they don't need to. If you look, they really don't, like, win or lose out, probably not going to affect their seeding much. And I like this Bulls team at home. They had a big win against Houston about a week and a half back. I think this is a similar spot. I think this Bulls team gets up for this one. Give me the Bulls plus 10. Toronto at Boston. Boston's favored by 10, total 220.5. And Toronto, I've talked about it a lot. I just don't understand how Toronto is this bad. But I think they might end up playing in the playoffs. And I think Toronto is going to play a little motivated. They did win at Memphis last time out. That was an impressive win, won by 32. Last time they faced off, Boston beat them by 8. So that would be well within the number. The time before that, they beat them by 16. And the time before that, they beat them. They beat them by 8. So I think you'd take Toronto here. Toronto's their big problem is they don't space the floor well. They don't shoot the ball, three-pointer well. But I like Toronto. They're just enough points here to get me the cover here, plus 10. Indiana Pacers at the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers favored minus 16.5, total 240. Cleveland's been one of the worst teams in the league against the spread lately, 2-8 against the spread. And I know Indiana's you never know who's going to play. That's the big problem with Indiana. But I think this team's just feisty enough. They've won 6 of their last 7 games against the spread. Give me the Pacers here plus the 17.5. Next game, Utah at Oklahoma City. Oklahoma's a big favorite, minus 22.5, total 239. And, Oklahoma City has not secured the number 1 seed yet. This Spurs team is really making them work. So they need to win a couple more games, and then they'll probably feel a little more comfortable, or maybe they can start resting guys and, making sure they don't get injured. But this is just way, way too much Thunder here. The Jazz are trying to actively lose games. Give me the Thunder minus 22.5. I think it's an absolute whitewash in this one. Orlando Magic at the Pelicans. Pelicans are 5-point underdog at home, total 236.5. And, or the Orlando Magic are the most infuriating team, them and the Raptors for me, because they're just way too much talent in both of these teams, yet they continue to struggle. They at least have covered 2 of the last 3 games. But on the road, if you draw a line through that Dallas game, which Dallas is, a hit or miss, I mean, they have not played great in their last couple away games. I like the Pelicans here. I know the Pelicans have lost 5 in a row against the spread, but I like the Pelicans at home plus the 4.5. It's that feisty number. At that 4 to 5.5 number, I always think take the home underdog. Give me the Pelicans here plus the 4.5 to 5. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on all the great content we have here at Doc Sports. Charlotte Hornets minus 1.5 at Minnesota, total 229, and Charlotte continues to be just what a turnaround. And I think this probably spells for future seasons where you could be like, when teams get off to a slow start, you don't just have to throw in the towel and start, playing for the ping pong balls. And this Charlotte team continues to just they just play good basketball. Knuple's been, if it anybody other than Cooper Flagg, I mean, he would be the rookie of the year. I think he continues to shoot well. This is a banged up Minnesota team that has just been 5-5 against the spread, and I like Charlotte here. I think they're a live underdog. The line says that. I think they get it done tonight. Lakers -2 at Dallas, total 232.5, and no Luka. Luka's going to be out rest of the regular season and potentially the first round of the playoffs. It sounds like it's just it's too bad because they had really started to turn things around. Luka played. I thought he was the best player in the league in the month of March. I think you take Dallas here +2. The Lakers are pretty secure in where they are in their standing here. And I think the first game without Luka, I think could really hurt their psyche. Give me Dallas here +2. I think the line suggests that Dallas is a live underdog. Clippers at the King. Clippers -11.5, total 230.5. And Clippers have had a few tough games in a row here, but they're facing a Sacramento team that I just don't understand. I mean, 21-57. This team's better than that. They have won 2 in a row. They beat New Orleans and Toronto. The Clippers have lost 2 in a row to San Antonio and Portland. Those two teams were playing pretty hot, though. I'm going to take the Kings +11.5. Call me crazy here, but I think it's just enough points. I think the Clippers win but cover in that 8 to 10 range. So give me the Kings in this one. Last game, Rockets at the Warriors. Rockets favored by 4, total 225.5. Rumor is that Steph Curry is going to be back in this one. Now, don't expect Steph Curry to come out here and play 30 minutes, even 20 minutes. I think he's probably going to play in that 7 to 18-minute range. I don't think the Warriors have any grandeur of winning this game. I think they're just like, hey, let's get Steph Curry back in. Let's get him for the next week. Let's work his minutes up so that we'll be ready because they're going to have to win 2 games. When you're the bottom 2 teams, which they're going to be in the play-in tournament, the bottom 2 teams, you got to win 2 games. And I don't think they're going to be able to do so, but I think the only way you're going to do so is if Steph Curry's ready to go. So they're going to build that up. Give me I'm going to fade the Warriors here. Give me Houston -4 in this one. All right, so that's what we like for today. Don't forget, if you want to get in on my top plays, very simple. You get my 2-week all sports pass coming off a 4-0 day yesterday, hit the 8-unit game of the year yesterday. Top play is going to be in the NBA tonight, so make sure you get in on 2 weeks, just $99, $600 value. You'll get 3 plays for tonight, 1 in MLB, 1 in the NBA, 1 in the NIT. So make sure you get in on those. Text your name, 574-333-8717. Good luck.